What's going on, YouTube? It's the one and only Dia here, and today we're gonna try something a little bit different. So a couple of friends of mine, we were just talking. You know how it is. You and your friends, you all get together. We just kind of talk about life and stuff. Like, you know how it is. Like, just kind of wonder where things go, where we're gonna end up in a couple of years, stuff like that. So anyway, we were just talking, and you know, sometimes we talk some deep stuff. We talk some real deep stuff. Like, for example, what I'm going to talk about today is, how do you know where you want to go in life? How do you know what you want to do for the rest of your life? And I'm thinking this is actually a really interesting question, because, like, while the answer itself is kind of easy, the question itself can get so much deeper. And, you know, I had asked my friend that was asking this question, like, do you mind if I go ahead and talk about this on YouTube? Like, do you have any objections to me, like, as long as I don't say who you are and everything? Do you mind if I just kind of go ahead and give our conversation out to the world, see if it can't help somebody else like it's helping us right now? And she's like, yeah, sure, do whatever you gotta do, man, whatever you gotta do. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And you know what? Me and my friends have had conversations like this before, and with their permission, I've went ahead and made notes of everything that we already talked about. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and dedicate a video to each question, and if it becomes like a thing, we'll go ahead and make it a regular series. I'll open up some type of, not really a forum, but I don't know, maybe like a Facebook page or something where people can ask these questions, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability, and with their permission, I'll go ahead and start talking about them here. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So like I said, this question, she had asked, like, we're all in our 20s and everything, we're all trying to figure out where we want to go in life, and the question was, how do you know what you want to do in life? Like, when people are like really trying to breathe down your neck about, like, yeah, you gotta figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. You gotta figure out how you're gonna earn a stable living and everything. And you know what? The answer, so like I said, the answer ain't that hard. I mean, like, it's different for everybody. Like, and the truth is, you're not really gonna know what you want to do in life until it like really hits you. Like, you're not just gonna like wake up one day and say, okay, I know exactly what I want to do. You're gonna want to try a bunch of different stuff. Like, you're gonna want to, I don't know, like, you're gonna want to do several things. Like, maybe eventually, maybe one of your hobbies will become what you want to do for the rest of your life, or maybe you'll just work on a project at like school or work or something and say to yourself, I can see myself doing this for the rest of my life. And then at that point, you will know that is what you want to do for the rest of your life. Like, it's not going to just come out to you. You actually have to go out and try a bunch of different things. Now, the thing about that is that, like, it has to happen naturally. You can't really let somebody just come up on you and tell you, hey, you got to figure this out. I mean, like, that's the quickest way to mess up the entire process. Like, and the thing is, we in this day and age can't really let other people tell us what we want to do with our lives. We have to figure it out for ourselves, because the fact of the matter is, half of the people that are telling us these things, telling us, hey, you have to do this, you have to think about your future, you have to really get a plan in your head. And the thing about that is that half of the people that are telling us these things, and probably, I want to say a solid 75-85% of those people, they're not even doing what they want to do with their lives. Like, so I don't really, it's no disrespect to them, because these are all people like parents, like relatives, teachers. A fair amount of these people, they really just want what's best for us. They really just want us to, like, really get it in our heads that, hey, at some point the playtime's over. You got to really think things through. And you know what? That is true. But at the same time, if you're not doing what you want to do with your life, I mean, if you can't tell me how it is you knew that you wanted to do what you're doing for the rest of your life, or that you are doing what you want to do for the rest of your life, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to want to hear it, because quite frankly, whatever you telling me didn't quite work out for you. So how do you expect me to work? How do you expect it to work out for me? But yeah, so it's like one of those things. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. These people, they just want what's best for us. I mean, like, parents, relatives, all those people. They're not just talking just for the sake of talking. They're, you know, actually trying to help us out. But yeah, like I said, and as far as you know, trying different things and everything, because like I said, that really is going to be the only way you're going to know that is the only way you're going to know what it is you want to do for the rest of your life. But as far as that goes, I mean, like, the only advice I could offer is, like, yo, try different things, work different jobs. If you're in a position where you, like, say you're in school and they have a couple of clubs or something and they have a couple of seminars, I would recommend going to every seminar that you are able to go to. I mean, like, if they're just free, if you just need to sign up and just say, hey, I'm gonna show up, go ahead and show up. Sometimes those people might be able to change your life. You never know. Or, you know, if there's a project, if there's volunteer experience, for example. I mean, like, I know there are several volunteer opportunities out there that you can really see for yourself if something that you've seen other people do is something that you want to do. I mean, like, for example, there's volunteer firefighting. That's pretty solid. A lot of people have been able to do that and say to themselves, you know what, firefighting isn't such a bad idea. Let me go ahead and continue to volunteer, and then eventually it turns into a career. Or, you know, maybe you want to turn a hobby into something you want to do for the rest of your life. Maybe you want to turn that into your career. I mean, like, for example, I'm trying something right now. This is a YouTube video. I mean, I'm not expecting anything, but at the same time, if it turns out to be something that I think, you know what, if I think this is going to be somewhat successful, if I feel like I'm actually going to change some people's way of thinking with this, I'm not allowed to change the world with these videos, but at the same time, if I could go ahead and help somebody out, and I see that it's going to continue to help people out, you know what, let me go ahead and keep doing that. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, there's really no reason why we can't try different things. I mean, like, that's one of the main points of life. We're all going to want to try different things, and, you know, we have to get as well-rounded as possible in order to achieve our dreams. And I'm going to talk about that in a different video, because that actually leads into another question, like, you know what, I could go ahead and start into it right now, but I could go ahead and lead into it for another video. But, like, as far as, like, dreams and everything, like, the thing is, there's really not much that can stop us. I mean, like, when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to your hopes, when it comes to anything you've ever thought about achieving in your life, there's really not much stopping you. I mean, like, when you think about it, exactly what is stopping you? Everybody's gonna say, oh, you know, I've got this going on, I've got that going on, I don't have time, I don't have patience, I don't have the resources. I mean, you know what, there are a lot of people out there who have had those same obstacles, and that did not stop them, and they have gone beyond what they or anyone else might have thought they were going to do. And, you know, and it worked out for them. That's the thing. So it's like, and those are people who figured out what they wanted to do in life just by going out and doing things. So that's a really good mindset to have. I mean, like, you gotta stop thinking about, like, oh, I can't, or oh, I don't know, or oh, I don't have the whatever. I mean, like, if that's all that's gonna stop you, I mean, like, that dream could not have been that important if you thought that was all it was gonna be. I mean, nothing's gonna be easy. I'm not sitting here and saying that anything I've talked about in this video is easy, but you know what? You gotta go out there and try. And that's all you gotta do. Just go out there and try. You gotta go out there, try different things. I mean, like, you know, sometimes maybe something you thought you would never do in your entire life could end up being the thing that you do for the rest of your life. You never know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If If you want to hear me do this a little bit more, just go ahead and drop a thumbs up. Go ahead and drop me a subscribe, comment, tell me what I can improve upon, stuff like that, all that good stuff. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate my friends letting me go ahead and talk about these sort of things. And I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. You guys have a great day, and I hope this helps somebody out. Alright, catch you later.